It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's time for another exciting adventure into the land of live customization, painting miniatures, etc., right here on Chop and Shop. As always, I'm your host, Dave Wonder. Alongside me is my fellow host and madman of Minneapolis. That's right. It's the bean hating, LaCroix swilling son of a gun. It's Matt Lynn. What up, Matt?
It goes.
All right. And I apologize. I ran up like the flight of stairs to say goodnight to Ollie real quick while the intro was going. Joining us tonight is our very special guest. You know him as many different names, but we know him as our friend Chris. Welcome, Chris Horrorshow, to the madness of Chop and Shop. What's up, dude?
Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Going good, going good. Never a bad day when we get to do some customization, right?
Thanks.
I do want to give a quick shout out to the COJ. We got Fortnite and Jesus, Mixie. Whew. Yeah, no more caffeine for you, bud. We got Comics, Austin, Rusted Crown, 3M, Super Spike, Brio, man, Live PD Dubs, What's Shaking. If anyone is looking for AEW Unrivaled action figures, check your Target as they have them on sale right now for $14.99. Good to know. Good to know. What up, Pender? How's it going?
That old stock.
What?
Trying to clear out that old stock.
So many Rihos. My goodness. Just piles of them over this way, unfortunately. Great wrestler. Unfortunately, not as great figure. Yeah. So tonight I'll be fixing up a couple figures, working on one of the summer secret swaps, and fixing up / unboxing a Wayne Manor playset that just came out. I had a couple people asking me questions, and I haven't even opened mine yet, so I figured I'd give it a go. But real quick, Chris, what are you working on this fine evening?
I have no idea.
Fair enough.
I'm poring over my actual projects, and I don't know what to prioritize because I'm thinking I'm kind of putting all of my Warhammer 40K stuff on hold until the new edition comes out in ostensibly the summer.
Yeah.
And I've just got a bunch of little small projects. I guess I can kind of play with. I don't know.
Well, you mull it over. We'll go up to Matt. Matt, where do you work at? I see you have a Namor. What are you working on this fine evening?
Well, I was kind of organizing in the fodder closet a little bit, and was kind of reminded that I was debating this custom. So,
right on.
Poking at this at the moment, and then I still have plenty of
plenty of web lines
paint on her, so that'll probably end up happening as well.
Right on. Very cool.
How are you settling in, Chris?
I say to myself, or I have said to myself many occasions over the past few months, that this is maybe one of the worst decisions I've ever made.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's been freezing. It's been terrible.
Oh,
it gets better.
But I did also move apparently in that's the third snowiest winter on record now. Is that
yes? Well, the cold doesn't tend to change a ton. You're gonna get the cold. It's just the amount of snow.
Very true.
That might change for you. So, but you do get used to the cold. And for me personally, I would rather have it be cold than warm because I can just always put more clothes on, or blankets, or whatever.
You can only take so much off.
This is valid, and I'm sure that once summer comes around and it's not 99 degrees with 95% humidity,
yeah,
I'll probably be a lot happier.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're gonna get that too.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead and start packing then, I guess.
Spike says they should send all the rehos to Kyle Peterson. He has room for it. Oh no, just got back from Target. Got dead end to complete my legacy.
Oh, nice.
Excuse me. Holy cow.
Out there.
Yeah. Menosaur, NECA Alf, and my GI Joan Rivers. Also got my young Outback from Amazon today. Hell yeah. I was doing some kit bashing. I don't have any nostalgia for the Orb and Molecule Man, but I want to build Puff Adder. All right. Hey, if you want to ditch that Orb comics, I'm your man. Because mine never has shown up. Oh,
well, it will soon.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Oh no, it will.
Time Lord arrived yet?
I see Struckers and Iron Man.
Thank you.
All right.
I've seen Strucker a couple times. And thank you for the Gesundheits and all that stuff. Oh, Chris, that is a workbench of beauty right there.
That's a real mess, right? Like
And
I work in the most chaotic fashion possible. I'll be honest with you.
Chris, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's gotten better, Matt, by the way. It's gotten better.
Yeah, that's better than it was. It's still awful.
I know.
Yeah,
I was gone all weekend.
all right, I'm gonna take some suggestions and input on what I should be painting here. I've got a couple of these
Riley's here, Rob.
samurai models for like Legend of the Five Rings. Whoops, Test of Honor.
Nice.
Got a couple of these guys to I can start working on, or I can start doing more on my Primaris Lieutenant for my Blood Angels.
Nice.
Or some random kit bash that I put together for possibly an Inquisitorial Warband in 40K.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. What do you think?
I dig it. Dude, just truck on them, man. I mean, all of them look like they'd be fun. I put the Void Head from the Sentry figure on the Orb Body, and it's kind of great. Oh, cool. Yeah, I fixed this. I tossed a peg in here, so now the head will stay on a little stronger. Matt gave me a strength test earlier, and I failed. And then yeah, I'm gonna work on the couple things. I got to unbox that one Wayne Manor to scope something out because I had a bunch of people asking me questions about it, and I have no idea. Also picked this up today from Hot Comics and Collectibles because I got my pre-order canceled twice.
Nice.
And I kind of want to scope these out. So yeah, very excited to take a look at those too. But I can't find a good figure body for the eyeball head, so I'm gonna wait for something good to come along. Oh, all right. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna wait and find the orb in the wild. It's kind of where I'm at, just because I don't know what happened. What angered it. But I will also be curious to see, because I know like they weren't doing windowless packaging on this before, and now it's windowless packaging for this one. And I think this might be the only thing McFarlane has done a windowless package on. So I thought
well, so far, yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of out of left field, but I mean, whatever. I'm gonna scope it out, see what it's all about. Comics. Chris, have you gotten a chance to go over and check out the source yet?
Yeah, I did actually. That place, man, holy crap! It was overwhelming. The time that I went in there. I went the first time I went with Mr. Clark Feldman himself.
Nice.
And yeah, I think I had to just stop and stare for a solid 5 minutes processing the size of the sword going on, because man, I am not used to
that
that level of just stuff.
Sometime because I love the source. Another great one is Hub Hobby over in Richfield that I think you'd dig too.
Less gaming stuff there, but yeah, Hub Hobby is great. It's
definitely less gaming, but amazing supply selection.
All right, yeah. I mean, I'm all for recommendations of places to go check out. I was it's unfortunate because I guess I had gone and gamed a couple times at Game Center.
Okay.
Which is right around the corner from me.
Okay.
And I guess they just started doing you gotta pay to game here,
a membership.
It's like 15. No, it's like what was it? I forget what it was. It was $5 or $10 a day to game there.
Wow.
Not even a monthly membership, right? It's just oh, you want a game today? Yeah, it'll be $15.
Weird.
That doesn't seem like that's going to do well for them.
No, the immediate response from everybody was okay, well, I guess we're gonna find somewhere else.
Where was this?
This was Game Center.
Okay, I don't know that one, but
yeah, it's I guess it's what did they say? It was Fantasy Flight's headquarters.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's the former Fantasy Flight Game Center.
Yeah. Which I like. The first time I went in there, I was like, man, this place is awesome. I can get a burger and play some games, and that rules. And apparently, just kind of has gone downhill for some reason that I don't quite understand. But everybody seems to have strong opinions on. So
I know they Asmodee and Fantasy Flight split, so I think that might have been the thing. Or I think they're in the process of it. I can't remember. Sorry, I feel like I'm like have a DM board in front of me, but like a really shitty one because it's like, ha ha ha, secrets. No one can see me. Also, did you know that Bruce Wayne has a law degree?
What?
There's a diploma on the wall that says law school. To all persons be it known, Bruce Wayne, having completed the prescribed studies and satisfied the requirements of the degree, your diploma has accordingly been admitted to that degree with all the rights, privileges, and immunities thereunto appertaining. Dean of Academic Affairs, President, Instructor. And there's no signatures. Bruce Wayne's a liar.
Wow.
Also, I feel like this is the weirdest puppet show around. Just hello, children.
You'd think with a law degree, he would know better than to just like
be a vigilante,
beat thugs to within an inch of their life, right? Like,
well, it is Batman 66.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is Batman 66.
He did beat him up though. There was a lot of, you didn't see it.
A lot of fisticuffs.
Hold on. Okay, some of the books on the shelf. Charlotte's Web.
Sure.
Okay.
The Good Earth. A couple of very blurry ones. Up the Line to Death.
Woof.
Whoa.
Totor et Tristan. North American Indians. Charlotte's Web again. He's a big fan, I guess.
Yeah.
Little House in the Big Woods.
Okay.
I mean, I need like a magnifying glass for some of these. Texas Tomboy.
Okay, well
that's about all that I can read on here. But that's kind of I guess I didn't know what to really expect, but the cool thing is okay, that might have been what people were talking about. The secret door panel just slides right out.
fantastic.
Bruce did also have a woman die in the Batcave. Yes, he did.
Wow.
It's a wild episode. Nothing like a person falling into a nuclear pile to really drive home that he was not a very safe human being. But yeah, so it has the secret door. Goodbye. I'm going to be hidden by knowledge. Goodbye, my friends. I go to a better place. Oh, and wait, what? Does it get stuck right there? Oh, it does get. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I think I figured out what people were complaining about. It's like The Office. Michael Scott has his watch warranty framed to the wall. Yeah. All right. I'm going to attempt to assemble the rest of this. 3M, I have a master's degree in psychology. Bruce did also. Yeah, there we go. So Dave has carpet monster ate anything yet? No, not yet. I have no carpet in here. I planned that. What a mic. But there is a multitude of things that I could lose potentially still. Here's the Dick and Bruce pulls. Also, not a very covert way of hiding what's behind the bookcase in case anyone ever opened it up. Access the Batcave via Batpole.
Yeah, just put it out there.
I always loved the explanation that my friend would give for this, and it's just like, no, Bruce Wayne is the most OCD mother trucker out there.
That's like, just put signs on everything.
Yeah, there we go. Now this makes sense. Oh, there it goes. Oh, what bat pulls? I see no bat pulls. I love when they went up the pole. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta pay extra for that. Oh my God. Okay, there's a lot of pieces. There's a fireplace.
Sure.
All right. Where does this go? just attach on? Yeah, it does. Sure as hell does. Well, it's like this is so awkward. That's not gonna go all the way on there.
Nope.
It's your gateway into the anonymousness.
Todd's got other stuff to work on.
Yeah. We're not gonna finish this room. I gotta go make another spawn. Okay. It's gonna have great articulation. Okay, this is dumb, but when I saw this, I'm like, wow, that's a really well-made prop chair, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this might be.
Oh,
Todd.
You couldn't put a back on that?
Not for $30 for what he paid for it.
This is a very relatively cheap set. There's a dresser drawer. Again, that's hollow.
I mean, wasn't all the other stuff in the villain's hideout hollow too?
Some of it was. Oh, there we go. Little Shakespeare bust. No red button though.
the head doesn't actually flip up.
Oh no, it does.
Okay.
He just cast it like this, and then if you turn it up, boink, no paint apps.
What?
Put a little red dot on that.
You shouldn't have to.
Mike, that's Robo's chair. It's the Robo chair. There's no backing. Oh, a stylish lamp.
Yeah, I saw the villain thing pretty cheap, and I was tempted. And I'm like, you know what? Most of these pieces are actually kind of crap, so no.
I will say the villain's lair thus far has been the best one. This one might be the most universal, just because it's big. This might be the thing that bugs me the most, and one of the things that I really want to paint. It's the globe. There's no paint deco on the globe. It literally looks like one of those. Okay, this is a very Minnesota thing. It looks like one of those bobber coolers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could paint this up and have the most Midwest display piece for a diorama. It's filled with hams. No red button, said as a failure. Boycott me. Jesus, Mixie. It's a globe of the ice moon Io. My dumbass just went, oh. Old style here in Chicago, right? And now for one of the most confusing bits of packaging. Literally everything for this set this way, right? So on the back side of the packaging, so this acts like a clamshell, except for this one wall sconce, which for some odd reason is packed in this way.
Bizarre.
They're very specific wall sconce.
But what a sconce it is. Oh, and I broke it. Damn it. Oh no, that can snap back, maybe. Yeah, that kind of worked, maybe.
You thwarted their packaging immediately.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. No, I just stretched it out a little bit. Little heat'll fix that right up. No paint on the globe, double fail, double boycott. Jesus. It's thematic. Everything was hollow like villainy. It's true. There we go. That's kind of eerie how easily that warps back into. No, like the lamp got caught in the tray.
Oh.
And you can kind of see how it's a little uneven, but it like stretched it out. And a little heat, it popped right back to where it was.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know. There's part of me that wants to make one of these for beard and like just customize it. Like I can paint up the fish like a trout. I don't know why that is just funny. There we go. That'll fit right there, maybe. I just noticed the Captain America cup. I have that same one. Chris, That's not the one you drink from, right, Chris?
I mean, honestly, at this point in time, I've got to get up to go get a drink because otherwise I will take a big sip from my paint. I'm very thirsty.
Tastes like magic.
It increases my painting prowess.
Yes, because it runs through you.
Exactly.
Pure adrenaline. Robert, love your 7th Street entry, Dave. Oh, thanks, man. Gotta love 7th Street. Many a show has been enjoyed there. By far, favorite show still was at 7th Street was the Boss Tones. That was a great show, and I was way too young to be there, and it was awesome. So many bruises on my legs after that show. Mitch says it's thematic, like how justice can be uneven with proper care. Fair. But I think the big thing that people were asking about was how to keep this together. But I mean, I think
kind of unstable, or
I mean, not any more than any of the other displays.
Yep.
Oh, you all right?
Yep.
You took a drink of the wash water?
Everything is fine. Everything is fine. God damn it. Everything is fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. How are you?
Fine. Everything's great. Everything's great. There we go. Perfect.
Nailed it. First try.
Yep. Well, I'm a pro.
I love that red, dude. That like it pops so well. Like even with like your quote unquote chaos, it's spot on, man.
You guys, like I tell you what, there's nothing like the contrast paints and speed paints that Games Workshop has like came out with. Really like has revolutionized painting. I mean, at least for me.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
So it's so great.
Oh, what up, Chris? How's it going? Sup, Dave and fellas? Hey, I'm really enjoying that Revo Gambit shocker. I know. Hell yeah, dude. I told you would. Answer is always the thing. Oh, it was funny because I bumped into Chris down at the King County Toy Show, and he's like, dude, I picked up that Revo Gambit. And I was like, wait, my first thought was, wait, you don't have that one? Because, like, dude is the biggest Gambit fan I know. And secondly, I'm like, dude, you're going to lose your shit. Like, it's so good.
Is this the Chris Jordan?
No, different Chris Jordan.
Chris Jordan, okay.
Not Lucha Jesus. Still good Chris Jordan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, sounds like he is. Want to be sure,
right? Oh no, where did I put that? Oh, Google skirts. Oh, there it is. So,
I will be right back. I can still hear you though.
All right. Over the because I've been sorting through everything, I found a Michael's gift card that I had just chilling, and so I decided I was kind of gonna finally bust open my extra shocker I had got on clearance, and I got a brown Gundam marker, so I'm going to outline every single one of the quilted bits on him.
Nice.
I apparently am a glutton for punishment. So thoughts on the concept line from NECA? Oh, the new April they announced, which is basically a Ripley body with a Judith Hogue head, and a really cool arcade machine. I think it's neat. I think it provides a lot of possibilities. Oh, what's up, Brian Glenn? Chris, I don't remember. You're not much of a Turtles fan, are you?
I would say I'm probably middle of the road in terms of my Turtles fandom.
Here, I'll hop this up so that you can scope it out. So today, NECA had a lovely live stream, and now this image is not going to want to load. Fantastic. But they announced that they're going to do they showed off a really cool redo of the NECA cartoon April. And then they showed off that they're going to basically start kind of a concept or what if line that was pretty darn cool because it's something that hasn't really been. Oh, that's a terrible res picture. Hold on. There we go. But it's the Judith Hogue April. but in a yellow jumpsuit.
Oh, that's pretty chill.
So
See, I think it's a missed opportunity to not include a swappable head of the arcade machine.
right.
Mm.
Well, and they're like I was about to show. They're doing a pizza.
Yeah, the arcade game is really cool.
Which it's pizza time, but it's
Oh,
pizza.
nice.
Which also, as soon as I saw this, I'm like, oh, Tempestra is coming. They got to make her now. They have a friggin' arcade machine ready to roll. Mr. Ryan Clark, I believe the concept April figure is a straight up reuse of the Ellen Ripley body, and then it's the same Judith Hogue head we've had a couple times.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
But something kind of fun. If you look up here, there's a little time scepter.
Oh yeah,
right there from Turtles 3, and I believe that's a Turtles 3 Splinter too. Whoop, that's Billy Peck's picture. That's the long-necked April, but yeah. So I don't know. Very cool stuff. Lots of Turtle goodies. Also, stay tuned because Turtle Talk will be coming up, I believe, this weekend, as long as everybody is still good to go for that. So it'll be good. Fortnite, I just hope it won't be stuck in Walmart help. Yeah, that'd suck. Also, and Mitch threw it up there. Let's all bestow the honor of welcome to Chris Hoyer as we shift from slow to full out horror show. Like Chris Horror Show. Thank you, Mitch.
Thanks for the shout out.
So, also, all of Chris's social media links are in the video description below. So please go like, follow, all that fun stuff because Chris is good people and he does cool shit.
However, be prepared to be very disappointed in my social media presence. I'm the worst at posting ever.
No,
Okay.
I barely do either. So I
was gonna say, you and Matt can tag team it. It'll be good. I say with love.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
You've been busy.
Eh.
I said. Weird. Dave, what do you think about the Armies of Ashmore Kickstarter going live today? I haven't actually gotten a chance to take a look yet. I had read a little bit about it and I'm curious. What? No, not in the least. But it I don't know. Again, I want to check it out. I got the notification that it was live, and I didn't even get the chance to go check it out. Mitch, I post at least once a month. That's true.
I'm watching to see. I don't know if it's going to make it. I don't think that WCW stage is going to happen.
Yeah, it's not looking good. That's for damn sure.
Which I'm okay with because it'll save me a bunch of money.
What, $400?
Well, if it doesn't happen, though, I'll probably then just get the
Toy Biz one?
The Extreme Sets Hammerstein.
Oh, what you were thinking about doing anyways.
Well, right, but if it's one or the other.
Yeah.
So if the WCW entrance stage doesn't happen, then that's $200 that Extreme Sets is going to get. Though maybe not as quickly because I don't think they're going to sell out of those soon.
That set's $200?
Well, if you get two of them.
Oh, touche.
See, I'm dumb.
Yeah, dumb. You're thorough.
I mean, I probably shouldn't even do that considering how many wrestling figures I'm getting rid of.
This is true. Although you are getting rid of wrestling figures, but you are also keeping quite a few wrestling figures.
I am. I'm debating if I just need to pick a year and then not get any wrestler after that. But then you lose out on some of the local guys who make it to figure form.
Yeah. Chris, I was that close to grabbing you a Wreck-It Ralph at the Kane County Toy Show this weekend. I was like, I don't know if you'd actually get a kick out of this or just be like, what the hell is wrong with you?
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think my wrestling retirement plan is probably just being Wreck-It Ralph and fading out into the sunset. You know what I mean?
Take it and run.
That's kind of it. But yeah, I was not even aware that they had made like Wreck-It Ralph toys, but I'm probably like completely out of the loop on it.
I think that was where I kind of was at too, because I was like, man, this would be awesome. I didn't know they made these.
Right? I mean, truly independent of me, independent of me being Wreck-It Ralph at FSCW, like I really do like those movies a lot, and I have I got the like an art of Wreck-It Ralph
The book
kicking around here somewhere. It's a lot of my stuff still boxed up for my move, but yeah, I think the movies were pretty stellar, and I'm buying it.
That they were. Yeah, the only one I ever remember was there was a big one that you could basically press a button on the back and it would go, I'm gonna wreck it, and then that was the extent. Like that was all it did.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, I mean, truly, it sounds about like how I do Wreck-It Ralph in the ring anyway. So
perfect. I'll keep an eye out for one. I'll grab you.
I'm actually excited now that like it's starting to not be, not buried under 2 or 3 feet of snow constantly. I'm actually excited to like be able to get out and do more of these, like see more of the stuff that goes on around town, cons and stuff like that.
Heck yeah, man!
It does seem like there's a fair amount of them.
Very true. Well, any that you want to go to, man, let me know. Usually I can get tickets because I'm usually at them.
Oh yeah, you're doing like you're doing like what do you do? Do you like do like appearances, like signings and stuff like that?
Yeah. So I'm a comic artist and I do toy design and a little bit of everything, wrestling gear, merch, posters, all that stuff. So it's kind of fun. It's like, hey, he does that stuff. Yeah. Like, all right. Like, I will in fact be at a show this Saturday at the Bloomington Armory. It is the return of sorts of SpringCon. So I will be out there. I believe it's 10 to 4, if I remember correctly. So scope that out. Oh, Mitch Falcon, speaking of failed tings that aired on TNT, just had a dumb idea of 1/12 scale Thunder in Paradise boat.
Whoosh.
Chris, I know a guy. Dave, I'm the guy. That's fair. All right, take it easy, Mr. Ryan Clark. Have a good night, man. Makes you. I should have signed my Sewer Surfer Mikey. Man, I'll gladly sign a Sewer Surfer Mikey. I don't know why you'd have me sign Sewer Surfer Mikey, but outside of the fact that I love Sewer Surfer Mikey.
I went to a store in Detroit while I was visiting my friend. A place called Nerd Out.
Yeah.
It was like really unassuming from the outside, right? Just like kind of like a little small. Well, it could have been like a comic store, a toy store, or whatever, right? Like just didn't really seem like much in like a little small strip mall. But when I went inside, like you had to see I think you saw like a lot of the stuff that I posted on my like Instagram story, right?
Yeah.
Like where they just had, I mean, the place was floor to ceiling, just packed with like every variety of like fandom, old old classic toys. I mean, they had just like stacks and stacks of stuff. It was really mind blowing in there, honestly.
Those are the best kind. Some of my favorite shops like are down in Chicago. There's a shop called Kapile Collectibles that I've talked about on here before. Actually, the rough cut of the toy hunt there is up on the Patreon, but it's run by my buddy Romeo and is absolutely floor to ceiling, just random shit, and it's amazing. Forgiven Bro says, so Dave, are you the merchant from Resident Evil 4 saying, what are you buying for Chris? Maybe. Oh, Robot Downey Jr. Nerd Out is where I went for a Danhausen signing. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I saw they had they still had a sign up for the Danhausen signing from what was it, January, I think. Yeah.
That dude knows how to hype the living shit out of shops. That's for sure.
I will tell you this, man. Like Danhausen, may be the smartest professional wrestler I have ever seen in my entire life. Just because he has made an entire living off of just like churning out character content. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah,
he is not going out there and getting dropped on his neck 17 times in a match. Like, he's not taking like rolling Canadian destroyers. He just like the reaction he gets from pointing his fingers and raising his arms, brilliant. And for the longest time, like for the longest time, I said the same thing about Orange Cassidy, right?
oh yeah.
Brilliant. Like here's a guy that like once he's 70 and still deciding to do professional wrestling stuff, like he can do that forever. But Danhausen might just take the cake now.
I joked around with a few of our mutual friends because I said this once the mask was gone, the gimmick will live on forever, which is kind of funny because usually it's the other way around, where it's like a mask gimmick can last forever, but you take away a mask from certain people and all of a sudden it's like, holy shit. But yeah, it was wild. I mean, again, like you said, good for those guys.
Right.
Like, just take that money and just run.
Absolutely, man. Like that's I'm insanely jealous. Like, just it's so brilliant.
Toy de jour. More people should listen to Danhausen and punch people in the junk. That might have been the most insane collab that I think I've ever done. Was I got to work with him on what was called the Fighausen Kithausen, where we made an action figure kit to make a Danhausen figure.
Awesome.
And it sold out in 8 seconds on his website.
Holy shit.
And I was like, well, that was like 3 months of my life I'm never going to get back from working on those. But it was so cool, like, just to be a part of that.
In 8 seconds.
Yeah. 25 hand-painted heads, hand-assembled, hand-done by me, and in collaboration with my buddy Riboblito on Instagram, and Curb Stomp City decals for the tattoos. And yeah, holy cajoli. I think that was one of the funniest messages I've ever gotten. He said, well, we should have made more. Yeah. I mean, it definitely was not cheap. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Oh, all right. Dave has stepped away. Doing a lot of drumming tonight, so I am not paying as close attention as I normally would. Mixie, yeah, I do have a big wrestling collection currently, but certainly not the biggest. And it's just, the amount of space I have is not getting any larger. And yeah, a lot of them just aren't, it's like, I bought a lot of figures just because I thought they looked cool. And it's like, well, that can't be enough when I have limited space.
Right. I'll tell you, that is like the big reason that I've had to like, I had a bunch of wrestling figures for like the longest time. I got rid of most of them, and basically I had to like force myself to limit it to only buying figures of my buddies, because otherwise I would be just all kinds of out of shelf space.
Which, dude, with the friggin' AEW roster the way it is these days.
Well, yeah, there's that. It's just like, well,
well, that was I kind of hit that when I was like, oh, I'm only going to pick up figures of dudes I worked with, like that I had done graphics for, artwork, gear, etc. And then it was like, hey, AEW's getting figure lines. I'm like, oh, cool. Like they'll assuredly time this out a little bit. And it's like, no. Yeah. It's like, oh, look, it's like 3/4 of the Chikara roster. Cool. Shit, I've drawn all those guys.
I mean, I am so happy for so many people to have like, you know, jobs where they're getting paid to do the thing, you know, after years and years and years of deserving it. But selfishly, it really did up my like figure purchasing budget quite a bit. So
I went to the shop and I was like, oh, you know, I got time before some of these come out, and it was like 3 different waves were on the shelf. I was like, ah, crap.
Right. Yeah, they haven't really nailed their release schedule.
No, not in the least.
Feast or famine with those.
Well, like I'm not gonna lie, like I totally, you know, popped for like a freaking Eddie Kingston figure. I was like, holy shit, it happened, you guys. Like
I was so stoked for that one. I contemplated buying multiple. You know, I just like there's a dude that like, I mean, for years and years and years has absolutely deserved to be like paid for professional wrestling.
Yes.
What do I do?
I know one semi-regular on this channel, a Mr. Kevin or / Jervis, depending on the day. He popped on a couple times and he told some pretty awesome stories. So he too was also stoked for Mr. Kingston. But yeah, it is truly a wild time.
Yeah, the world of professional wrestling right now is insane. I mean, it's truly just out of control nuts, in a good way, but like in a way that I don't think anybody really saw coming at all, you know?
Oh yeah. I was like, what was it? It was, I was reading an article on Twitch and professional wrestlers, and I was like, oh, cool. And it was like the highest grossing like Twitch streamer that's a wrestler, Evil Uno. I was like, wait, what? I was like, really? Cool. Like, just didn't know, like, and I mean, no disrespect by it, but it's like, just didn't see that one coming when I read that article. I'm like, oh, fucking awesome.
Yep. If you had asked me to name like the top 10 folks that I thought would have hit that #1 spot, he would not have made the list. Never guessed.
I think he had to have gotten on there pretty early though, because I feel like he had been doing stuff on there for a while. But who knows? Good on him.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I have contemplated. I mean, pretty much on a weekly basis, I contemplate whether or not I could start Twitch streaming. But I feel like at this point, like the market has got to be so saturated. You know,
there's a lot of people on there for sure. Well, on here, because technically we are also simulcasting on Twitch.
Oh, sure.
That's the kind of fun thing is with StreamYard, which is the software I use. I can broadcast on both, and it allows, because some people don't like doing the YouTube chat and all that, but some people, you know, prefer Twitch, and that's fine by me. I want to make this as accessible and as fun for as many people as possible. So
it's been interesting. I've been again, Mr. Clark Feldman is
Ref Clark Feldman on Twitch. So
okay.
go check him out if you like the game and just genuinely awesome people.
He's a good dude. Very good dude. But yeah, we've been talking about his Twitch stuff a fair amount, and he apparently is having more success on TikTok streaming than on Twitch, which I find really interesting.
I didn't even know that you could stream on TikTok.
Yeah,
like videos and stuff.
Yeah, he does. He apparently he full on does he'll do his gaming stream on TikTok sometimes. Apparently, it's just I guess easier for people to it's more accessible for folks, or easier for them to come in and interact with it. Which this is a whole world that is essentially speaking in a foreign tongue to me. I don't understand.
Yeah, I've got a friend who does. They just do short films and stuff. Down in New Orleans, and he was just they were putting all their stuff on YouTube, and then he ended up doing some snips and putting them on TikTok, and he it went from he was getting thousands of views on YouTube, and on TikTok it's oh, here's this one hit 1 million, and this one's whatever, and he's like, holy shit, this is insane.
Yeah. I've had quite a few COJ folks say, hey, why aren't you on TikTok? And I go, I feel old, because my response usually is, I don't know, I don't do the TikToks. Because I never have.
I was convinced to join TikTok just to kind of check out fun videos that are going on, and now my what's wild about it, TikTok's algorithm is I think the most perfectly dialed in thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
And once you start watching a thing, or spend more than a couple of seconds watching a video of a particular thing, it just nonstop show you that, right? So my TikTok feed right now, when I open it up and start scrolling, is all fun cat and dog videos, and nerd stuff about D&D and Warhammer. It's pretty great.
Hell yeah. Dave is in my top 8 on MySpace. Thank you. Mitch says Twitch is the best. It's true, YouTube, and that has nothing to do with the power over Twitch chat at all. Nope. Comic says, all right, I give up. I have to break one of my cardinal toy collecting rules. There's no way I can pose these McFarlane Teen Titans the way I want to without using their stance. No. Whoa. Holy cow. Okay. Apparently the TikToks and the everything talk has awoken the sleeping beast that is the chat. All of a sudden it's oh! Mine is pro wrestling teaching. I say when Twitch and YouTube blows up the COJ, we go back up to dial-up style BBS. I'm just on Twitch because that's where I found you, so I don't know. Right on, Spike. No worries. But I don't know. I think the thing is, I think there's benefits to both, and I think that just making shit more accessible to folks is cool. That's kind of why I'm on both. It's I don't know, makes things kind of fun. Damn it! As I curse because I drop a tool.
Where was it here? Yeah, Toysier 315,000. I have seen just Cody and Britt of the Supremes at Target, and then the Walmart exclusive Cody. I haven't seen any of the Wave 2 Supremes yet.
I don't think they've hit in Minnesota yet.
No, and only one Target here is carrying them. So
I appreciate that, Mitch. That channel is the one thing I'm subscribed to on YouTube.
I was hoping that more Targets would start to stock it, but they're not so far. So
I haven't seen a Supreme at a Target yet, and that
Midway.
includes like the road trip down this weekend.
Yeah, it's well, Midway has got a weird classification as a store. They get stuff that no other Target in Minnesota that I've found gets.
Oh, they had Supremes?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I think it's just Brits now, but I got them last year. I want to say there.
Wow.
When they came out. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that's like the only Target in Minnesota that gets the Titan class Transformers.
Huh.
Yeah, they just get all kinds of stuff that none of the other Targets do for whatever reason. I know it's a very successful store. It gets a lot of sales. But it is a little weird to me that it doesn't. Other stores don't get.
Yeah, I don't quite understand how the ordering works with some of them. Uh-oh. All right, go. Well, we just like your Twitch and YouTube bean footage there, Dave. COJ Unite, nice. The I don't know. It's been fascinating to me to try and figure out certain things on all the platforms that you can stream on, just because I've had enough people now talk to me like about different analytics that are available on each, and I don't know. It's just YouTube has some of the most insane tools as far as if you want to know who is watching your content, like they got you covered. Like almost to a creepy sense. Like,
Yeah, probably. I mean, they are owned by Google, so I'm not surprised that they're creeping.
yeah, it's weird. Hit 5 targets today looking for Batmobiles. At least found a Crimson Bat. Nice. Yeah, my Batmobile hit my pile of loot today.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay. And then it was like, hey, you know how you wanted to check out that other 2-pack of Danger Room Uniform Legends? Well, that's coming in a couple days. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I will wait.
That showed up on my. Yeah, your stuff is coming soon today, so. I got Ant-Man Legends, I got X-Men Legends, I got all kinds of stuff waiting to ship.
I have the rest of the boss fight skellies chilling out.
Oh, in your pile.
Yes, usually I do not have this much stuff on order at all, so it's like, oh, poop stain.
Yeah, it all seems to be kind of hitting at once. It seems to be the trend lately. Everything just kind of like, oh, yep, here it all is. Have fun.
It is the end of quarter 2. Let's do that. That Joe Fix-It, though. That Joe Fix-It looks awesome. It's just a pain in the ass that it's a Walmart exclusive. I think we've lost Chris.
What? I'm here. I'm just I'm totally zoned out on painting this weird samurai.
That's what I was just fucking around, man. I saw you moving. I'm like, he's still alive. We're good.
Mostly. Just dead inside.
Aren't we all? Question, do you think the adult figure market is a bubble? Yeah, to an extent. I mean, yeah, I think there was a big group of people that started collecting during the pandemic that then once it was like, hey, you can go outside again, they were like, hell yeah, to hell with all this cool shit we bought over the pandemic. It's like, oh, okay.
I'm not sure if there's I'm not sure if it's like a bubble or it's kind of like a natural market cap to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to buy Marvel Legends. I mean, all the time, constantly, nonstop. I had stacks and stacks of these guys. But then when they like started hitting, you know,
Weekly?
well, weekly, and then like mid upper $20, like almost $30 per figure. I was like, shit, man. I don't have this kind of disposable income anymore. Despite the fact that like I love they're putting out like just super random stuff that I never thought that I would see a figure of in my like an actual good figure of in my entire life.
Yeah.
But like it's too easy. It's too easy for me to walk into like a Target or any random comic book store and walk out spending $120 on figures now. Like I gotta curtail that.
I got an Alpha Flight. Sorry, that was one of my good buddies was when they did the Alpha Flight box set. He's like, "All right, are you happy now? Are you done collecting now?" I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "You got your fucking Alpha Flight." I'm like, "Okay, I like Alpha Flight, but that wasn't like yes, the Canadian Avengers are going to come out and then collecting shall be complete."
You mean that
my Sasquatch now, Mr. Kapoor?
You mean that weird little spring-loaded puck that did a cartwheel wasn't like the be-all, end-all of figures for you?
I mean, I'm not gonna say that it wasn't.
Yeah,
that was a really fun set of 2-packs.
Dude, I loved it. The funny thing is, I got rid of a lot of my random Toy Biz stuff, like from back in the day. Those are still like up in the back room, like in the storeroom. I legitimately have those on a shelf of just like I can't not have these up.
I remember getting that set and being like really, but like I don't have any like super strong feelings or attachment to Puck, but like I felt super bad they did him so dirty just being in that like weird like
just
T pose.
Just a permanent, he's an accessory.
Yeah, like he wasn't even like a real figure. I was like, man, they just.
Well, it was like the Toy Biz Rey Mysterio. It's like,
yeah.
One
of the premier athletes of WCW. Here, get chokeslammed. Oh, look, his neck extends. It's like, oh shit. Like I remember being a little kid and being like, that's messed up. Like then again, they could have done worse. Like they could have been like,
they could have, but
you're a lawn dart now.
Oh,
look, with Kevin Nash throwing action. The funny thing was about that figure, like I remember my buddy got the giant and he was like, what the hell is this, this figure? Like, I don't know what to do with this. And I'm like, give it to me. Because I remember thinking I was like super hot shit when like one of my buddies, Dylan Sinarski, if you're watching, my friend, what up, homie? But he was huge into WCW, or no, not WCW, ECW. And I remember watching tapes with him. And I was like, that's how I knew who Rey Mysterio was. And then like I don't ever remember seeing him in the mask as much as the Filthy Animals run. Like, like that's my WCW Rey Mysterio like recollection.
Wow.
But like I remember watching the ECW tapes and being like, holy shit, look at him go. So I don't know. It was always that thing of, oh my god, I got an ECW figure.
You think they're ever gonna do a Dirty Animals, Ray?
No, not until he's fully retired, at least. I don't think they would do one while he's an active competitor with the unmasked, because I'm guessing he will either retire the mask or pass on the mask once he decides to hang it up. So I don't see him. Yeah, I don't see them doing a, hey, we're going to unmask, or we're going to put out an unmasked one. Wait. Oh, you know what? You are correct. Everybody apparently in the chat. I'm sorry, man.
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not one, not two, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing. Top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
There it was. Not one, not two, but 3 apologies, Matt. Forgiven says, thanks, Dave, for giving us bean footage. Thank Matt for giving us bean footage. He's the one who made it.
I did make it. I had not expected that it would have the life that it's had. That's okay, though. I'm glad people like it.
I was going to say, Matt, it is truly one of the greatest commercials of all time. It's up there with Where's the Beef? Okay, so that's how far I've made it on good old Shocker. But
it's coming along.
Coming along.
Good.
Bit by bit. Shaggy, we don't like it. We love it. Sorry, Matt, but we are Pavlov's COJ. Shaggy says, it's up there with Eagle Man. High praise indeed. Eagle Man say, caw. Oh man, I just realized I left my nail polish remover open. Woohoo! That was potent.
It always surprised me, jumping back to Rey Mysterio for a second, it surprised me how long they let that unmasked Rey Mysterio filthy animals deal run. How
it was not good.
It was terrible. Yeah. No. I don't how anybody didn't look at it and go, hey, we're gonna nice try, guys. We're gonna pull the plug on this almost immediately. It's astounding to me.
Well, I vividly remember watching WCW and being like, wait, why doesn't Rey Mysterio have a mask anymore?
Mm-hmm.
And being really confused as a kid. Because it's he had a mask on, in everything else.
Right. He had a mask on like a week ago. What happened here? Now he's got horns?
Yeah. Who the hell is K-Dog? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of decisions with WCW, though.
Oh.
Or you look at it and you're like, wait a second.
This is coming from me, somebody who the Mama Lukes are genuinely one of my most loved tag teams of all time. I unabashedly love that tag team in that period of time in WCW, where it was just you would tune in and get to see Air Paris get dumped on his skull by whoever was in the main event that night, because whatever, fuck the cruiserweights. But yeah, that man, filthy animals, Rey Mysterio, just a wild concept.
Well, it's let's take one of the most popular masked wrestlers, and we're gonna give him this. We're gonna have him tag. Okay, cool. Are you gonna have him win the tag titles? No. What are you gonna do with him? Oh, he's gonna job. He's gonna job hard.
But look, he's got overalls.
Boy, does he. Good Lord. I mean,
I always, this is like the worst revelation for me these days is thinking about like how many people had to have their hands in and like approve truly terrible decisions. Like there were so many people, like, and I mean like, even if we're talking about only like a handful, like 2, 3, 4, right? Like that had to look at this and go, you know what? Absolutely cool, like
Yep.
cool luchador with the sick mask that does like sweet matches that everybody loves. You can 100% just ditch that, and here's your overalls. You know, like that to me is mind blowing.
What we need here in WCW is more generic people.
Yes.
Yeah. We need Arachnaman. Like, yeah, that's another thing is like one of my earliest wrestling memories is Arachnaman.
Arachnaman.
Because I remember my dad calling me in and saying, David, Spider-Man's wrestling. And I was like, what? And I came in, and that banana corn cob looking motherfucker was on the screen. And I was like, oh, what? Like, and that's coming from a kid who watched the shit out of the Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man show and went, brilliant. Never once doubting why there wasn't a supervillain, why he was fighting evil psychiatrists. Like none of that ever made me go, nope, Spider-Man's real. Like this assuredly is the most wondrous time. Nope, but fucking Arachnaman.
Fucking Arachnaman.
If I remember correctly, it was one of the Armstrongs that was under the mask.
Yes. I want to say Bob?
Bob or Brad?
Brad. It was Brad. Remember, it was a B name.
I just remember looking it up like after the fact and just being like, God damn it.
Did they use that character more than once?
Three matches apparently.
Okay. I mean,
what?
I mean, that's, hey.
It's 3 times longer than the Angry Tortoises or whatever the hell the Ninja Turtles.
Toxic Turtles.
Toxic Turtles.
I think they worked that gimmick on the indies, though.
Did they?
I think so. And then they brought the costumes to a WWF house show.
Brad Armstrong. Was that Spider-Man written by Hubbard? Maybe. We need Horace Hogan in the NWO figures. Oh. Toy Digital, I have seen the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It is confusing. It's like, oh, you took the WCW and the Cruiserweight belts and you mashed them together.
You took the big gold belt and put a W on it. That's what you did.
But a spiky W.
I mean, look, it's better than the Universal Championships. They're the current titles by a lot, but it's still not good.
I was like, is it though?
It's better. It's not good.
It has me perplexed. I
It's
look at it and I go, okay.
It's when when you get the best item on the rollers at the gas station.
It's a
You're still not going to be happy with the end result, but it's the least worst thing.
Yes. My brain just goes, you have so many cool belts like in the vaults. Just
No.
take one out.
No, that doesn't sell new merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
Worked for the IC belt. For the, like, what, 7 years that lasted past Cody? Then my brain goes, wait, Cody's back. Is he going to win the class ring belt? And then is he going to like be like, yeah, here's big gold or something?
Yeah, I'd seen somebody that kind of like theorized that this was their method of kind of giving them what they promised, giving Cody what they promised him without having to like make Roman lose. But
How do we make Roman lose a belt, but not make him lose a belt?
yes.
I know. We make a new belt. No one will notice. Well, how? We're going to put it on a Saudi Arabia show. Oh, okay. Will we ever mention it on air? Yes, once. Never again.
This is the natural culmination of the old like NWA. He won a tournament in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Kind of storytelling.
Bringing it back to the Intercontinental title.
So the
Bad
Canadian
Patterson won it
girlfriend.
in a tournament in Mexico.
Canadian girlfriend of wrestling championships.
Man, Roman will lose at a house show. No, he won't. I was talking to someone the other day, and they're just like, Roman will never lose it because he's had cancer. And I'm like, wait, what? Like,
I mean,
Bold statement.
yeah. I'm like, meanwhile, Zack Ryder, like, nothing on Cardona. That dude makes friggin' bank and has made the best out of every fucking thing in his career. But like, he's a child cancer survivor, and it's like they gave him a 1-day reign as the IC champ. Ooh, Mitch, what'd you send me on Discord? What? God damn it, screwdriver! Stop that! This leg is done.
no,
A little sloppy.
trucking right along.
Yeah,
I was not expecting my what was supposed to be an easy custom to take me this long, but here we are.
Well, I'm trying to like even this out, but like some of the grooves on this figure are like super deep, and other ones are like, nope, we didn't finish sculpting those.
Yeah, some of them are barely there.
Like, just roll with it. I should have just done a big old wash on this, and then that would have gone way faster. But
I tried that. I couldn't get, again, the really shallow ones, you tend to lose the detail.
no worries, Mitch. I'll talk to you after the stream, man. Got it. Hope. Let's see. What is? There we go. Would ruin Cody's story. His father won the Big Gold World Championship. Well, I suppose. How did Mongo get to be in the Big Four Horsemen? Was he partying buddies with Flair? That, I mean, probably.
Probably.
Oh, there we go. I'm going to open this. So, Chris, you have officially been welcome to the COJ because you've been Mitch glitched.
Oh, no.
There you go.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I've never looked better.
And, yeah. That'll be good. Roman. for some odd reason, the message Roman will lose it at a house show keeps popping back up, and I'm just like, wait, what? Super Spike until all are Mitch. Indeed.
Okay, getting closer.
Actually have to let his leg dry because there's so many spots that just have no texture whatsoever. Also, so I'm sitting here and I'm staring at this Wayne Manor thing, and I think legitimately the only thing that I can think of to quote unquote fix it is you could reinforce the hinges, or you could add like dollhouse trim up at the top and then angle it so that it adds another point of locking in. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know, because I mean, here, I'll pick it up here in just a second. I mean, as it is, it's a lot of movable points, you know. So I don't know how you would.
Yeah, it's interesting that none of them really seem to have like okay, here's the location it's supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's someone said that, especially with like the villains layer, like they did that so that it could fit in more places.
Yeah, but
so like I'm not entirely sure.
I get it. It doesn't mean I like it.
Yeah, no. I was just saying I'm guessing that's the logic behind it.
Oh yeah.
But it's kind of, I don't know, kind of weird.
All right. Well, I still have some more tweaking to do.
Oh, hold on.
But
Conan.
Nice.
What body is that?
Namor.
Oh, okay.
So it's Namor, and then I bashed on a bunch of bits from the old legendary Comic Book Heroes figure, and then the head was a little too small, even though it was a really good sculpt. So I used the Sentry head, which I think is a decent kind of Windsor Smith. It's got that kind of cheekbones and chin. There it goes.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the hair from the legendary Comic Book Heroes, so you got to have those bangs. Yeah, I haven't decided what I'll do with this bear skin because that was really more designed to like it was plugged into the back of the legendary Comic Book Heroes figure, so it doesn't sit quite right on this. But yeah, I'll mess with it.
Let's see if I can get this to work.
There's some magnets.
I could. So here's my question. So because you're going for the more of the Barry Windsor Smith look. Oh, Toy de Jour says looks like a Trendmasters Tarzan line figure. Because he drew him a little leaner. As opposed to like the big hulking mass that most people think of. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen some people do like do customs using some of the same parts on the new Hercules.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen that one a couple times, and it looks good too.
That does look good, but I would call that too bulky for Conan.
Okay.
So I like this is a little. He's still a big dude, but he's not. Like he's Captain America size.
Yeah.
And as far as Legends goes, and that works for me. I don't need him to be bigger than that.
So. I got you. I can dig it. Is it bad my lazy ass is looking at this shocker and I'm like, I could hide that leg behind someone.
Oh, it's the...
Because right now it's like, oh, look, he's totally 100% done. You guys...
Yeah. No, you've got Robo in his Emperor Palpatine robe whispering in your ear.
Don't save the last leg. Leave it incomplete. No one will know.
Give in.
Into the dark side of the force. Do it.
Okay. Man, I'll be honest with you, that is probably like, I don't know, fully half the reason that like I zenithal prime all of my models. Because that like natural shading is just like, oh, I don't have to paint that. And it's fine.
Work smarter, not harder.
Mm.
I've been seeing all the people today getting their Batmobiles and painting them matte. And it's like, oh, that does look really good.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I'm thinking I might just paint the canopy
Hmm.
because it's gray for some reason.
Different materials take paints different ways.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not knocking it. It's just I noticed that on all the reviews and everything, and I'm like, well, I could probably paint that, a black to match fairly easy.
I haven't decided if I'm gonna get that or not. It looks really nice, but man, it's big.
I have my original Toy Biz Batmobile that has been holding it down for 30 plus years. Dave, do order 66 on Shocker. Do I have to rip them apart?
Oh,
I don't
no.
want to do that. No, I have my custom Keaton Batman, which I don't know why, if it's the sealer or what, but my goodness, he looks pale. But yeah, I have this dude chilling out, so it's like, well, I kind of want to put him in front with the I have my custom Michael Gow Alfred, and by custom I mean it's just the swapped head on there. But it's like I did make him a little Diet Coke with a bat can or with a bat cape on it, like a couple years back. And it's like, damn it, this is its time to shine. Like, have him standing outside the friggin' gorgeous, I says. I'm waiting on my pre-order for the Batmobile and the Batman figure from Entertainment Earth to come in. He's pale because he never gets any sun. He's either out at night or chilling in a bat cave.
Yeah.
Very true.
If he did get any sun, he'd have a really weird tan line.
But would he? Because wouldn't he be out in the sun as Bruce Wayne?
Well, but if he was out in the sun as Batman, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Who here's Batman? Not me. He's just got to grow a beard. No one would be the wiser. It's like that stupid audio clip. They'll never know. They're going to know.
Oh, Totajiri, you got the Spin Master Batwing. I hear that thing is massive.
I've also heard it's completely hollow, like under the wings and stuff.
Doesn't surprise me for the price.
I don't even know how much that thing is.
It's reasonable. I want to say it was only like $40.
Damn, that's a lot of plastic.
Because I saw it at a Dino Target. I was tempted, but I don't know that I have the room. Yeah, Totajiro, correct me on the price if I'm wrong. I want to say it was $40, but it might have been a little bit more expensive.
I just always wanted to get a Batwing to make a lamp out of it.
To make a what out of it?
A lamp.
Oh,
Like have like put it in front of the lamp so that it's like a wall sconce or something. I was like, yeah, art.
yeah. If it's artistic, I'll have to let you do it.
Yeah, no, she didn't. She'll go, you're a fucking idiot. And I'll go, yes. Too bad.
Okay, $40, not bad.
Damn, right on.
Yeah, I'll be curious because I know eventually we'll see them. I'm probably not going to get either just because of how damn big they are. But I'll be curious to see how the McFarlane one compares.
Oh, right.
The Spin Master. Size wise, they seem to be pretty similar.
That McFarlane one's gargantuan, I thought.
It is really big. I can't remember what they said the wingspan was on it, but it's also what, $200?
$250.
Yee! I mean, I'm not surprised, but wow.
Yes. I mean, it is insanely large. Some would say comically large.
Yeah, I'm already going to have to make room for the freaking HasLab Hiss, so.
Yeah, I had a lot of people this weekend going like, well, how many of the hits did you get? I'm like, man, none. Like, that is a toy line that is both beautiful and terrifies me.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not one to get into lately. That's another one where I've kind of been like, do I want to keep getting these? And they all look so damn good.
Yeah.
It's just that I've already got all of those characters already. Plus many, many more that they will never make in 4-inch scale. So
My brain goes never say never.
yeah, but also like they're not going to do a classified Bullet Man. I'd have to make one then.
San Diego Comic-Cons are fickle beasts.
Yeah, I don't know, or like and a lot of them are just like the collectors club figures where they're not like great. But we're not getting classified Battle Force 2000. Come on.
I stand by my original statement.
I know you do.
But Dave, you have the Super 7 glow-in-the-dark figures as your nightlights. Maybe. They're not nightlights. They're guide lights in case I need to go to the potty. Picked up that Not Slaughters Marauders barbecue tonight. Nice.
Oh yeah, what are they calling that one? They've got some weird name for them.
I believe my favorite iteration of that name has been BlueBQ. Mainly because it sounds vaguely of boobies. And I think it's funny.
Yeah, there's probably some kind of. Don't look it up on Urban Dictionary, I guess is what I'd say.
Yeah. No, I saw that a couple times this weekend, and I was like,
really?
"Oh, that's really neat." Yeah.
I suppose you were out. You were out at the show. I haven't seen that one in person yet, and I thought Outback was supposed to be shipping soon too. But I've got Falcon and Cover Girl in my pile of loot.
Don't tell Beard. I got him a Falcon.
I'm hoping I'm gonna like the head sculpts better on those in person.
Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews, but like
the pictures I've seen haven't really blown me away. But there is a bit of a a running joke in the toy community, but Transformers especially, where the first person to get any kind of item, even if especially the unknown stuff, does not know how to take pictures at all. Everything's going to be mistransformed. It's going to be at like a weird angle that makes things look all bulbous.
Dude, that was those Super 7 New Japan figures. I feel like when those initial pictures came out, everybody was like, woof. And they weren't nearly as bad as they looked in those initial pictures.
No, but it doesn't take much.
No,
unlike that Andre, who I think
looked
I
don't know how that one saw the light of day.
Worse in person. Yeah, I mean,
Like, normally I would not say they did Andre dirty because Andre is still Andre the fucking Giant. Goodness. There we go.
Nice. Oh yeah.
So, man, some of those lines just do not pop, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, I had to go over a bunch of them like multiple times to get him the way I liked him, and I still don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to like this a lot more than I do right now.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I did mine. I was glad that I did it, but I wasn't like, yeah.
Like the ultimate Mezco Superman who had a giraffe neck. Oh. There we go. Ready for Black Suit Spider-Man to make him shit himself. All right. Let's go. I'll stick him in Wayne Manor. There we go. Right in front of the law degree.
Perfect.
Nothing says terrifying Spider-Man villain like a Batman playset. Let's see here. My goodness. Oh, I need to clean off this desk.
I've got probably 100 wrestling figures to sort and accessorize and price.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a lot of parts.
Well, and they're all the same hands.
Yeah. The trick is you got to check the skin tones.
Yep.
That's a lot of skin tones.
It's gonna be a job, but I'll be glad to have them on to a new home.
Indeed. Okay. All right, Wayne Manor. You lose this fight. Oh, thankfully I can store everything that's accessories in the pole barn. That's what I'm gonna call this thing. Oh, that's kind of weird that the poles bend. I think I can actually store everything behind the door. Does this fit? Oh my God! Will this all fit? Oh, I would be so happy if this does. No, damn you, Globe. No, never mind.
That's what I want from playsets and figures. Like I loved when like a G.I. Joe would come with a ton of accessories, but they could all be stored on the figure.
I was able to fit most of it in there. I wasn't able to fit these.
Oh, that's yeah.
Boop, boop, boop. That can all stay down there. Get to cutting on these. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, there we go. Quick, Robin, slide down the. Wait, Jesus. Yes, Dave, Black Suit Spider-Man. I gotta start reading these before.
Yep, you sure do.
Christ. You and Adam. Gotta read all the comments. Okay, where is my reference images? No. Jesus Christ, how do I have this many images on my desktop?
Sounds like you got more than one desk that needs cleaning.
Oh, hush. There we are. Nope. There we go.
Just do what, the equivalent of what you're going to do with your physical desk and just put them all into a folder.
Desktop.
It won't be any easier to find. It just won't be on the desktop.
Alrighty. Figure. Yes. Whoa! Oh, never mind. I forgot I had created a new type of joint for that. It's like, oh. And Shaggy, both those look cool. Damn. Oh, hold up, Chris. Hold on. Boom.
Oops.
Ooh.
A little Primaris Lieutenant action.
Nice.
A little fancy. Just roughing in. roughening spots that will have to get painted in more thoroughly later. Just eagles. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do about the sword. I really want to like airbrush some cool gradients on there, but I also might get lazy. Just make it a sword.
Hey, if it works, right?
Mitch is asking if it's a blood angel.
It is in fact a blood angel. I am all for the vampires in space because I do love the goths. So, so here I am.
There we go. That works.
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back, gentlemen.
All right. Ready?
We shall be here.
Thank you for not drinking your wash water.
You save that for the 24-hour. I have a significant donation to make that happen.
Oh God. The sad thing is, I've drank in my wash water on more than one occasion, where it's just like
Didn't even get paid for it.
What?
You didn't even get paid for it.
I know. It's one of those. That's one of those like late night projects where you're sitting there working and also.
I don't know if I've ever drank in my wash water, but I've definitely blasted myself in the face with spray paint.
Nice.
And yes, I also once was foolishly biting off the buildup on a tube of super glue and just shot super glue into my mouth.
Oh God. That's brutal.
It just hardened right away, so I just had to like peel a layer off my tongue and teeth.
That still does not sound good.
Oh, it wasn't fun. No. It's better than when you accidentally heat up super glue. That's not quite dry though.
Oh God. Yeah.
That shit burns. It's also what they use for fingerprinting.
Good to know.
Yeah. Cyano.
Oh my God. Mitch knew someone that confused glue with eye drops.
Oh.
Mitch Hawkins, isn't that just the short way of paying to drink poison? Pretty much. Forgiven 24-hour Matt. Do you mean 27-hour marathon stream?
It's gonna be, depending on how quickly Dave hits that goal, it might not be a 24-hour stream.
Whoa, shit! Yep, just gonna throw a knife and a figure at my feet.
Dave can live stream from the poison control unit.
Yeah. How you doing there, Dave? Can't feel my face.
Like
when you say that they were fine,
it's like your stomach is full of zingers and paint.
Oh my God! If you're on the COJ Discord, Tony posted a video of him downing, in possibly a world record, a zinger, and he's like, "Oh, zingerific!" I'm like, "Oh God!" Like I nearly vomited. I was like, "Oh my God, no!"
Was it just like a single bite, swallow, or what?
Not even. It was just like he was like, just gone, just totally gone. I was like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the Discord. I don't know that I need to watch that though.
You don't.
Remember though, subscribe to the Dave Wonder Patreon and get access for as little as $1 a month.
Indeed.
If you want to see that for some reason.
Quality. I mean, something like that, anyways.
When Dave gets to 100 subscribers, he'll
apparently drink wash water. Speaking of treats, I had a churro dipped cone from DQ today. Fantastic. They have churro dipped cones? That combines two of my favorite things, churro and cones. All the cool kids are on the Discord, and Dave's there too. Shut up, Mixie. Dave adventures in babysitting his foot.
Last time we went to the Alamo, we got the churro popcorn that they do.
Ooh.
That's real tasty.
Sounds like it. Oh, where is that sculpting tool? That is not the sculpting tool. Where did my sculpting tool go? Damn it. What else?
Churro dipped.
Someone. Oh, never mind. I keep rereading the damn super glue eye drops thing. It's like, whoa. Damn, Mitch, you have the link for Dairy Queen too? Ooh. All right.
You're on the ball, man. Don't doubt the Mitch.
Never have.
Oh man. Just gonna power through this. Be done with it. Friend of mine
carving in foam.
Grabbed the cyborg spider woman, and he's not a customizer, so he's like, I don't think it'll bother me. And he got it. He's like, it bothers me. It's like, well,
the more you know.
Yeah, I guess I can't decide whether it would look better if they just hadn't painted any of it. I think it's the fact that they painted some of it that makes it worse.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I wouldn't have liked it if they hadn't painted it, and I'd still be doing this. But I think if they had to choose between painting some of it and painting none of it would probably have been better.
I feel like none of it would have been more noticeable,
though. I don't know. I mean, are they drawing attention to it by only painting some of it?
I suppose. There we go.
Like, are you gonna you know
3 a.m. late night ice cream? Woo!
You might notice that something's off when somebody's doesn't have, like, shaves off their eyebrows, but you'll be like, something's weird, but I don't know what. But if somebody's got like half an eyebrow on one side and a whole eyebrow on the other, that's going to stand out
a little bit. You speaks the truth.
Anyway, so when Dave hits 100 subscribers, he'll shave off his eyebrows.
What? No. Stop giving them ideas.
You should do it and then draw on some Professor X eyebrows.
Oh my God! Just like Dave Cockermere, Professor X. Like, how extreme are we going here?
Oh yeah. I mean, or Neil Adams. Yeah, just.
I will have to ask some advice from a few of my drag friends. That's some intense makeup. I mean that with the utmost respect for drag performers.
No, Dave hasn't agreed to do anything with his eyebrows yet.
True story.
I'm not saying he won't, but he has.
Well, Beard did St. Baldrick's one year. Super Spike. Them eyebrows are gonna be gone, Beanie Man. Jesus. Let's see, if Dave hits 1,000 subscribers, Dave will shave his beard and head and eyebrows and go full Professor X. Ooh. Jesus. 1,000 subscribers? Yeah, sure. I'll buzz my head and beard at 1,000 subscribers on Patreon. Currently, we're at 22, so get on it, COJ.
I don't know, man. You'd be surprised what people do. You'll get to 1,000 long enough to do it, and then they'll all unsubscribe.
Mitch, you've been on the ball perfectly fine. You're amazing. One of my students angrily broke the arm of my glasses today. I went and got my extra pair. I kept getting confused looks because they couldn't figure out what was different.
I had a coworker. I got a new pair of glasses, and I switched to thicker frames from thinner ones. And he's like, "Oh, you got glasses? You got glasses now?" And I'm like, "I have had glasses the entire time that you have known me.
This has never changed.
Glasses are different now, but they were always there."
Where did that go? There we go. Where'd the chat go? That's okay. Let's try this. Maybe. Shit. Where did that part go? I really need to clean this desk. Damn it. Oh, good, Mitch. Sorry, just read the message. Yes, I don't know. I think I'm kind of at a stopping point because everything else that I need to do is kind of...
You gotta dig it out.
Well, it's not even digging out. It's just I need the space to work on it.
Oh.
Maybe I'll unbox another figure because it's a figure that I kind of want to try some part swaps on. And it is this.
Oh, yeah. That's a solid figure. I like that one.
I am very curious because for some odd reason this was on sale. And I don't know why, but I also usually don't go to Walmart's, so...
No, Walmart had it?
Huh?
Walmart had it?
Yeah, in Illinois. Oh God, so many baggies.
I haven't seen anything here yet that way. I've got it all from VVTS, but
yeah, I don't know. It was I'm a big Ultimates fan. B, I was very curious to see if some of these parts could be swapped over to the anniversary figure. Defenders of Eden Kickstarter at 44.8 thousand of 190. 109.2 thousand. Wow.
Not bad, not bad.
So would Beard shave your head and Beard at 1,000 subs, or do you do it yourself? I don't care. Michael, challenge accepted. Oh God. Hey, even at $1 a month, I'd be so stoked. That would allow so many opportunities.
It would at least be a one-time payment of $1,000.
Yes. Yes.
Even if everybody unsubscribed immediately after.
You know what? Let's go, COJ. What you mixing, Chris?
Oh, I'm trying to figure out what gold I'm going to use on my space vampire.
Oh God, no! Puff at her, your head. Oh, that's a cool head.
One of these days, I really should invest in one of those like cool little vortex mixers.
Oh, they're really neat.
Yeah. So,
Spike, damn Matt, why are you just gonna assume everyone would unsubscribe afterwards? I did not know it came with 2 head sculpts. That's cool.
Yeah, he's got the angry one and the less angry one. Ultimate Captain America is not a happy man. No,
he's not. It's because he doesn't have wing things on his head.
Oh, that wouldn't be. The wings are too, it's too much like a comic book. You can't have that.
I guess. Shaggy, how's your wife going to feel about it? Well, I wear a hat a lot of the time, so you should get that annoyed.
It all grows back.
Yeah. Thankfully, my bohung blood wouldn't leave me out in the cold for long. Oh, he doesn't have a saluting hand.
No, you'll have to get one from a different figure.
It's okay. Wow, this is pretty rad.
Yeah, I like him. I think the floating chest joint new, or is that reused from the? I can't remember.
Yeah, they definitely. Really hard to tell from over here.
Yeah, I'd have to go look at mine too.
I like this shield though.
It's a good shield. It's a solid shield.
Here's what you do: shave off all but the ring that shows with the beanie. I'm gonna look like Friar Tuck. Good gravy.
Yeah, it is. The floating torso is new.
Right on.
Which is interesting. I wonder if they've got what other figures they've got planned for it then.
I don't know.
They would do a whole new torso. Because the anniversary one has the standard crunch.
Okay. Yeah, it's most of it's hidden behind the shield on mine. It's kind of hard to see. Well, that depends. That Matt just asked Robo with the bald-headed figure he gets to compare to. Fair. Yeah, that's a big shield. I do like that he has the throwing hand.
Yeah.
Like I really like that.
It's a bummer they cut down the parts count because I love that throwing effect.
This?
Yeah. Does he have that or no?
No, I had a spare.
Okay.
Oh.
Well. That's fixable.
Yeah. He needs a Red Bull. How much for the Road Warriors hot cut? Oh, damn. The gauntlets are separate. Oh, never mind. Okay, they're sculpted in. So I was like, oh, you can remove the gauntlets. Oh, those are definitely inserted.
Dave is gonna go at 1500. He'll do the Zeus cut.
Ooh. and better yet, I will do an entire episode of Chop and Shop with Zeus's famous lines. Ooh. Me and Tiny Lister. It'll be good. Yeah, I really like the. Oh man, those butterfly joints. Oh, those are butterfly joints. It just wait, are they? No. No, they're not butterfly joints. It's just really good rotation.
I can't remember.
That's pretty cool though. Just.
Oh yeah, no butterflies on him.
The Ultimate Cap looks like a better fit for USH. I mean, it kind of was a weird combination of the two. But yeah.
I'm debating
if you go with the Robo. The Robo cosplay look. If I just shave my head and grow the beard out longer. Oh god! Oh, the shield! The shield!
I'm debating just putting some extra, straps and pouches and stuff on that cap and having him be the Navy cap from that weird Christopher Priest series.
Oh, right on. I really like the floating chess piece. I don't know why. I love the idea of him just like doing a diving throw. So I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. Because Cap and Ultimate Frisbee. Dave as Robo would be fire. No, Mitch, it wouldn't be fire. It'd be fire. FAHR. Gotta pronounce it right. And say Namer. I'm not gonna say Namer. Might say Aquaman. That's really funny to me, and it doesn't make any sense to anybody else, and I'm sorry. I worked at a comic shop for a very long time, and there were a couple customers who hilariously mispronounced certain names. Aquaman was among them. Other such great ones was Shazam, Sasquatch. Oh God, why can't I think? Namer was one of them. Aquaman, Sasquatch. Of course, I'm going to blank on a bunch of them. Paladin. That's right. I forgot about that. Robo's pronunciation of Paladin. Paladin. Which just makes me want to try and create a parody of the opening number, but as Paladin. Right. And slightly nightmarish.
Chris, Robert in the chat is asking if you have purchased any of the Joy Toy Warhammer figures.
No, let's see here. What have I got? The only things that I've really gotten, I've got the Joy Toy ones are probably a little bit out of my price range.
That's fair.
I've got a stack of the
McFarlane's,
like the McFarlane ones, like the.
I do really like those bodies.
Yeah, I still have to figure out exactly what like. I really want to paint this model up.
Yeah.
Let me see here. There we go.
I totally ground one of those up and made it into a big old Baxter Stockman.
Yeah. Well, what?
Yeah. I'll
One
show
of
you.
these?
Yeah. I got one.
I've got a few on my my bench here that I'm waiting to use for parts.
Oh my.
I got one on the cheap, so I had to do it.
Yeah, I mean this.
Yeah, I really want to figure out like painting one of these, but like also painting at this scale really kind of stresses me out. So I'm not sure if that's ever going to get accomplished or what. But yeah, the Joy Toy stuff is a little bit like probably a little bit past me, a little bit more expensive, I think, than I can really swing. Man, so much of that stuff is super cool. And they really like.
Oh. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Hell yeah. Well, Chris, we're down to the last couple of minutes, so I want to give you time to shill the hell out of where you're going to be, where people can find you, et cetera, et cetera. So let the folks know, my friend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I am Chris Horrorshow. You can find me on Instagram, Chris_Horrorshow. Twitter as that old juke joint until I decide that it's far too overwhelmed with right-wing voices. Yeah. Mostly what you're gonna find me, I think, in the rest of the year is going to be doing a lot of the GalaxyCon stuff. They are expanding to a few smaller cons. They're doing a horror con in Columbus and one in Richmond. Next month we're doing there's an anime con in Columbus, which is weird. And then they're actually going to start. I've been talking about this. They're going to start expanding the tabletop portions of GalaxyCon.
Oh yeah!
So it's possible. Cross your fingers. I may start teaching some kind of like super intro level painting classes.
That's awesome.
Running some gaming demos there, but yeah, that's pretty much going to be me. The bulk of what I'm doing is going to be GalaxyCon for the rest of the year.
Let us know when if that comes to fruition, so we can spread it around.
Yeah, I'm hoping that
viewers all over the country.
I pitched a lot in a meeting that we had, to get get with Games Workshop because right around the time of Raleigh GalaxyCon, which is like the flagship show, they're going to do. They're supposed to release 10th edition 40K.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, we should talk to them and they should give us a ton of boxes and I should just teach people how to paint some Space Marines or some Tyranids. But we'll see. That is, as of yet, TBD, but hopefully we're going to expand it a little bit more.
Hey, man, fingers crossed. And actually, stick around after the end credits because we have end credits now. We'll toss it over to Matt. Matt, where can people find you? What you got coming up?
I'm here on Tuesdays. I'm usually doing prep school on No Rules United on Sundays. That's about it at the moment. You can find my Instagram at hypnohustlers_customs. I haven't put anything on there in forever, but one day in the future I will.
Hell yeah. And you can find me right here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday is Let's Talk Toys, which is toy news, toy talk, and much, much more. Tuesdays, right here, Choppin' Shop, live customizing, toy talk, wrestling talk, a little bit of everything. And then Wednesday is Grippin' and Rippin', along with a cycle of other streams. But tomorrow it'll be a Kane County Hall video. Tony's going to be stopping by, maybe even Cincy too. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to join. But make sure to swing back by tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I want to thank Matt for stopping by. As always, I want to thank Chris for stopping by and being awesome. Thank you to Mitch for being the mod with the most. Thank you to the COJ for being a part of the conversation. I forgot what I was going to say for the rest of it, but as always, much love from Minnesota. Good night.